Hello folks, today I want to cover a question about basic commands in Git and GitHub. As a QA automation engineer, during the interview we'll have questions about can you explain me about your branching strategy, or can you tell me about your remote repository, or can you tell me about like basic Git and Git commands. So let's start. In this place I'm assuming you already have your automation framework, so you are working already in QA team, and you have your IntelliJ, Java, and your framework. So as a QA engineer, you have to make your changes. Also, you have to push your code once you are done. So let me explain one by one. First, interviewer, when will ask about this question, they want to hear exactly your step-by-step your job. So how you gonna make your changes, how you will push your code to your GitHub, and how do you create pull request, sometimes they call it PR, and what is your code review meeting. Do you have any code review meeting? So based on my experience, I want to just show you one example. I will explain all of these lines in my IntelliJ project also, so you can use this answer. If you are fresher, I think all steps will be clear. So first of all, we have a main branch, or sometimes people call it master branch, but logic is same. This is the original branch in your automation framework. As a automation tester, you are not allowed directly push your code changes to your master branch or main branch. Reason is makes sense, right? So before start to write your automation script, you have to do git pull commands. So let me open IntelliJ and explain it. So let's say I have my automation framework, everything is ready. I use Java and the IntelliJ IDE. Now I got my user story, which I have to automate. So first thing I have to do before do any changes, I have to check what kind of branch am I right now. So if you click here, I'm in main branch, or you might have a master branch, but logic is same as I mentioned it. So next thing, you have to go to your terminal, do this command git pull. So git pull, as you see, it will bring all last changes from your remote repository to your local repository, your local computer. Once this is done, once it is done, it will create you have to create your own branch to start to code changes. For that, we have to go to our IntelliJ terminal again and type this command git. Let me check first git status. It will show you if you have any changes in your main branch. You have to figure out it before starting your automation. So in main branch, as I mentioned, you don't have to have any changes. You have to create your own personal branch. Then you can start to your scripting. For that, git branch and git branch, and you have to type your branch name. So I have a main branch or master branch, then I have to create my future branch. So future slash, based on my experience, we have to type future slash, because my own personal branch, it is the future branch. In the future, I will add this future branch to master branch. Then I have to give my user stories name, which I want to automate. So let's say something like LS, like login service. So it will make sense, right? Feature LS login service. You don't have to type your own name or like some unnecessary things. You have to have special words like feature. What is the means feature? This is a feature branch. Then I have my user story name. If you have user story numbers, like something like this, you also have to type it here. Then whatever you want to automate. In my case, let's say I'm trying to something, call it like login service. Now I created my new branch, git branch feature ls 1234 and the login service. This is my branch name. It seems like long, but in your real project you will have like some logic, something like this. Then I have to switch to my branch, so let's type git branch. Right now I'm in my main branch or master branch, right? I have to switch to this branch, so let's copy branch name, git checkout or git switch. It helps you to switch to this branch, git checkout. So let's type again git branch, and I am in my branch. Right now I have to start to write my automation script. Let's say I created new class, so something, call it like login service, and I will write my automation. So as an example, I will just like write something, print out login service automated. Once you are done, you have to make sure run your code, and your code is passed. Everything looks good in your local computer. Everything is done. Now I have to add these changes to GitHub. For that, I will have to go to again terminal, type this command, git status. So as you see, something in the red color, it will show me what kind of files I made changes. So I can right now type this command, git add and the dot, space dot. It will bring all files. Let's say I made changes in 15 files. It will add all of them. If you want to add specific file, in that case, instead of dot, you can just copy this file name, then git add and paste your file name. Again, type git status, and as you see, my file name color is right now it's green. That means I've added, I'm preparing my file to push my code. So git commit -m and type your commit, login service automation. Then so we added. Next step, you have to commit your changes, then you have to push it. Git push origin. Then you have to give your branch name. We don't have to push our code directly to master branch. Before on that, we have to create pull request. So let's do it step by step. Git push origin and my branch name. So my branch name feature ls and this long name. Then I will click enter, and it is added to GitHub successfully. Once you are seeing this link, let's click this link, and we have to go to GitHub. As you see, I have to create pull request. Click this button, and login services automation, right? That's our changes. Now from my branch, as you see, feature ls1234 login service, I want to add my changes to main branch. If you want to choose another branch, you have option, but based on my experience, I have to add my changes exactly to master or main branch. So I will choose main branch, and if you want to write something, you can type here. So login service automation, all changes are, so something like that, based on your what kind of script you want to add. So you can write some description here. So let's create pull request. Once pull request will create, you can have a code review meeting with your teammates, or maybe with your QA lead, based on the what kind of strategy do you have for code review meeting. Every company has own logic, own options to do it, but End logic is same. Someone have to review your code because not only you, a lot of teammates like you using only one project, right? One automation project. That is the reason why do you have to code review meeting. Exactly in this place, so you will have a meeting, short meeting, code review meeting with your QA lead. Once it's done, if everything looks good, so you will add these file changes and you have to explain your code to your QA lead. Once everything is done, everything looks good, so QA lead will take your code and so code will be merged from your branch to master branch. So let's say if QA lead wants to add some comment, so we have option to add comment here. Let's say everything is good. So let me write like this, looks good. So comment is added. Now we can confirm merge. So your code is successfully added to GitHub. Right now we will have to go back to your IntelliJ. Code changes is already there. Then you have to switch from your branch to master branch. So we can directly switch from this place. Let me again go to command line. I have to switch from command line from my branch to master branch. Git status. So Git branch, let me see here. Git branch. Right now I am in my branch. From my branch I have to switch to main branch. Git, let's this time use this command. Git switch, git checkout there means same thing. Git switch main. So git branch, I'm in the main branch. As you see guys, so we have a new class under this Java which calls our login service, right? I don't have it, so to be able to bring the changes from GitHub to my local computer, I have to again type this command, git pull. So it will bring all changes from GitHub to my local computer. Now, as you see, I am able to see last changes. So by this way, every day you will automate your code and you will add it, your teammates will also add it, and the automation script will continue every day. Thank you so much for your attention. So that's briefly about how you can add your changes to GitHub. So here I wrote a step-by-step description. You can read it and use it for your own purpose to be able to explain how do you use Git and GitHub in your framework. Thank you so much.